Hey guys, what's up? This is Insanity, and I got another gameplay of Black Ops 3. I'm playing TDM on Stronghold using the Argus shotgun. Sorry if I sound a little nasally throughout this commentary, but my part-time job, which I only have 2 days to do of, has me taking care of kids, and unfortunately this week a good number of them were sick, and they were coughing and sneezing and blowing their nose. And so even the supervisors at my workplace were coughing a lot. So I was unfortunate to be exposed to them for all the 5 hours that I worked those 2 days. And the worst thing that happened was just that I have excessive phlegm buildup and I blow my nose a lot. But honestly, I think that this is probably not all that bad. I mean, I'm not coughing. I feel a little sick, but I'm not too sick. And so all I need to do is just rest up a bit, which I haven't really been doing since I've been playing Black Ops 3 during the night, going for gold guns, and therefore I'm kind of pushing my body to a limit and not really giving it the time it needs to properly quote-unquote heal up. So yeah, I definitely need to get a lot more rest. So yeah, this game is of me using the Argus shotgun for the first time. So obviously this was way before I prestiged and way before I went dark matter hunting. So I got to enjoy Black Ops 3 as is before I turned to camo hunting as a serious matter. But my first impression of the Argus shotgun was very good. I thought, wow, this is actually a pretty good shotgun, especially by Treyarch standards, since historically the Call of Duty series under Treyarch has never been great with shotguns, especially when compared to Infinity Ward's, which has given the series the best shotguns that it's ever seen in Modern Warfare 2. On paper, the shotguns have been designed to fulfill the role that they were intended to fill, but Treyarch has always had a sort of reluctant stance towards shotguns, only designing them to be on paper good at the role that they're supposed to fulfill, but not strong enough to perform to a point that people would get complaints. I mean, people would be complaining about these shotguns. And so they only I think with Black Ops 3, they kind of moved past the conceptual design stage and finally gave shotguns that at least fulfill the kind of role that they're supposed to fulfill. Except for the KRM. The KRM is absolutely terrible. They supposedly buffed it, but the buff is hardly noticeable. I still get so many hit markers with the KRM. And so the KRM is definitely terrible. But the other 3 shotguns are, at least on paper, they're pretty good. I mean, you guys already heard the number of complaints being leveled against the Haymaker. You know the Haymaker needs 3 or 4 shells in order to kill a single opponent. Even in hardcore mode, it requires 3. Unless you're absolutely at melee range, in which case you might as well have just used a melee to kill them instead of using a Haymaker. But yeah, the Haymaker at least gets complaints, so even though it's incredibly weak, it's at least kind of doing its job as a shotgun. And the Brecci is very similar to Haymaker, but with a little better damage, so it will never kill in 1 shot, but it can kill in 2, and I think that's at least good enough when considering the KRM requires more than 2 most of the time. So yeah, I'll take the Brecci over the KRM any day. And if you need a action type shotgun, the Argus certainly fulfills that role. Much better than the KRM. So yeah, the shotguns by Treyarch standards are good enough in Black Ops 3. There will never be shotguns as good as the ones in Modern Warfare 2, but if this is as good as they'll get, I'll accept it. That's a gameplay and commentary. Hope you enjoyed it, and Insanity is out.